Hello and welcome to Insights from Autistic. I am Arman Khodaei. Today's video is about autism abuse and bullying. So I've talked about bullying before, but this video is not just about bullying at schools. It's about abuse that continues into adulthood and at the workforce, at the home, in relationships, etc. I had some people come up to me. It was actually 3 people, and they asked me, what do I do if somebody keeps on hitting me? I do not know the situation of this. I don't know if it's at the workplace or if it's at home or if it's their husband. Oh, there's 3 women that asked me, and I was actually at a work sort of thing, so I think there might be something wrong with the job. So here's the thing. No matter what, if you're a teacher and you witness somebody, getting bullied, or if you are an employer and you see if you have this one employee, like you have a workshop or something, you have this one employee who hits the people, and that's just the way he is because maybe he has a disability, and you have him in a disability workshop thing, no matter what, this is unacceptable. When you see this behavior keep on going on and on and on, and you don't do anything about it as a teacher, as someone in a position of power, or even as a bystander, you're allowing this problem to continue. And what happens is that you're creating more of this. The bully, first of all, instills this into it. So either the person's being bullied gets suppressed, or they become a bully themselves to deal with it. Now, obviously, if you're a bystander, you stand the problem of potentially getting bullied yourself. So the thing is that if you are a bystander, you try to get other people to approach the bully, tell them it's not okay. As a teacher, you have the right, and you should take action with the bully. And I'm going to discuss different types of bullying, but in my life, there was this one kid who constantly bullied me until the 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, and his level of bullying escalated. As a matter of fact, he even threw a chair at a teacher. And bullying can escalate. It can get worse and worse and worse, and it typically does. And so somebody that starts bullying, they start hitting people. Next thing you know, they bring a knife. Next thing you know, they bring a gun. Next thing you know, they kill somebody. This bully, aside from beating the crap out of me, punching me in the stomach all the time, lifting me up on my neck, and slamming my head against the gym lockers, he even put death threats in my locker. He put actually 3 written death threats. I gave the death threats to the office, and for some reason, the office did not take the threats seriously. As a matter of fact, when this kid did something really bad to me and really injured me, and my mom filed a complaint, and I told them about the death threats and everything, they said the death threats didn't exist. It's like I gave them the death threats and they threw them away. They threw away 3 death threats. This was at a middle school. Now, especially for your teacher, death threats are a serious issue. If a kid turns in a death threat to the office, yeah, maybe 1 out of 100 death threats ends up coming true. But if it's that 1 out of 100, you don't want to take any chances. This kid gave me 3 death threats. All 3 of them, they just vanished mysteriously. That is not right. That is a danger. And whoever at the office took those death threats and lost them, that person was putting a lot of people at risk. I already said death threats, so I was at risk too, but potentially this kid could have came in with a gun and shot up a bunch of people. That is ridiculous. And also, if someone's in an abusive relationship, say you have a husband that's very abusive, the abuse can escalate. It can get worse and worse and worse. So part of this today is about escalation, or it never ends. If somebody's at, say you have a shelter workshop, and you're an employee at a shelter workshop, you work there, and this one guy constantly hits people, and the management doesn't do anything about it because he does it all the time. If they won't do anything about it, you have to call the police. This is unacceptable. I don't care if the person has a disability or not. If someone has a disability, they have autism, ADD, schizophrenia, whatever, it does not excuse them from hitting another person. It does not excuse them from having violent behaviors. Yes, the disability might cause a violent behavior, but regardless, you have to function in society to the extent that you're not harming others. That is a given no matter what. Sometimes, we want to excuse behavior and say, oh, they can't help themselves. No. No. I'm not going to stand by that. So, if you're in a position of authority, you have to take care of the problem. If you're not in a position of authority and authority figures don't take care of it, you have to take it up with a higher authority. That either means going to the school principal, telling your parents, having them go to the superintendent, or even calling the cops if you have to. And I'm not even joking. Because let's say somebody starts giving you death threats and the school doesn't investigate it, that is a damn serious issue that needs to be taken care of. If somebody's constantly hitting people at work, that is a serious issue. If you're in an abusive relationship with your husband, that is a serious issue. If a husband or a parent that's very abusive, it can be a scary thing. There are some parents who are abusive towards their children. And how does a child handle it? Who does the child go to for that? There could be repercussions. Say the child tells on their parents. Oftentimes, people don't necessarily believe a child. They say that the parent is abusing them. That happens a lot of times. And then the parent gets pissed off and really beats the shit out of the kid. And things really get worse. And that is really unacceptable. Or the husband, so the wife calls the cops. They don't do anything about it. Or, they give them a warning. Next thing you know, the husband kills the wife. So we need to take things a little bit more seriously. We need to take the death threats more seriously. When somebody says there's something going on, we need to take that seriously. Somebody says somebody's hitting you, whatever, that we need to take it more seriously as a society as a whole. So for those in power, I'm telling you to take, when somebody says something to you about being hit, whatever, take it more seriously. And if you are the victim, you have to find somebody that can confide in that can help, that you can confide in that can help you. Maybe at first, you can't go to the cops out of fear. So maybe you have to, go talk to a friend. If your husband lets you have friends, sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes you need to talk to a parent, but you have to figure out what to do. I don't know what to do in that situation. I really don't. But I'm sure there has to be a way out of it. Sometimes I'm aware that actually the husband does kill the wife when the wife tells on them with the cops or something. So I don't know what to say in that instance, but I just want to say that this is a very real thing, and people with disabilities face this, especially because we have autism or some other disability. We can be really harmed. We can be very easily victimized. We can get into a relationship and have good intentions and think everybody's good, and next thing you know, we're locked down, or we gravitate towards that because we don't have any other friends. We can't. Sometimes people with autism, we gravitate towards these relationships that are not good for us because we'll take anything. We'll take whatever comes our way for that one person that pays attention. Attention, at least how some of us feel with autism, is better than no attention. We'd rather get the living crap beat out of us than to not have somebody give the idea that they're loving us. There's the idea that if they're with us and they're then they love us or something, or at least that they're there. Because it's that sometimes is the feeling is sometimes better than loneliness. So that does exist. So anyway, I'm just bringing this all up to your attention. I know I talked about bullying before, but now I want to get more into the whole gamut of abuse, because I haven't really touched too much on the abuse aspect in a wider spectrum of things. So this is now my first foray talking about not just bullying but abuse now. So anyway, I welcome your comments. If you have any suggestions for me to post up on my next video, like how to handle the situations or whatever, please let me know so I can be more informative in the future and provide the best assistance for other people that might be going through something that is very hard for them. So anyway, I thank you for watching this video. I wish everybody an awesome day of awesomeness. Thank you.